My name is Malaika Nti-Asare. I'd say there were a couple different things that brought me to Stockton. Primarily the fact that I had been dating Michael for 3 years at the time, and I really had fallen in love with Stockton when I volunteered on his campaign, doing our grassroots organizing, door-to-door kind of campaigning. I loved the people here. I loved the potential of the city. I felt really inspired by it, and so I wanted to create kind of my own life in Stockton where I could get to know it through my own eyes and meet my own friends and make my own connections and also contribute what I had to offer to this city. Most of my life abroad, or if it's someone in California, they're usually like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It's people that are in Stockton that know that I'm not from Stockton who ask me, why would you move to Stockton? Like, that's crazy. Why would you want to be here? Especially my students. They're very surprised by the fact after they hear about my journey that I would come here. But outside of Stockton, people aren't all that, surprised by it. I think most people here in Stockton, though, have a very different image of what Stockton is, Yeah, so it's called the Stockton Young Adult Success Conference, and we started it, me and a couple of other community educators started it so that our 8th grade students have the resources they need to deal with the challenges that come with being 8th graders. So Stockton as a district, a school district, deals with really high suspension rates. It then leads to the fact that only 30% of our students are graduating with A through G requirements. So a lot of these issues start in 8th grade or in middle school, far beyond and before high school. So I just wanted to make sure that we had a program in place that was specifically geared towards our middle school students. We wanted to partner with our Plus program, which is a program that's already in place to help 8th graders develop their leadership skills. But I wanted to give them training that is a little bit unusual and outside of their academics. So mindfulness and meditation so that they can kind of peacefully regain their control when they're feeling like they're losing it. Healthy eating, poetry and performance, gender and relationships talk, and outdoor education, where even those times where you're feeling really stressed or you're feeling like the people around you aren't understanding you, which a lot of 8th graders do feel, they can even step outside and just look at nature and find things that they can observe and see the beauty in their city and just kind of relax and calm themselves again. And hopefully that'll allow them to express themselves in healthier ways and stay in school. All of our students have so much potential, every single one of them, to be leaders in this community. It just really depends on their environment and the adults they have in their life to tell them and help them believe that they can be whatever they want to be and do whatever they want to do. So I think when we have programs like SYAC, we're helping them to see that there's a community that supports them, that loves them, and then we have high expectations of them because we have them, or they have our backing. We also expect that they'll go on to do great things for our community. And also so that they feel connected to this community. A lot of 8th graders really feel like they're isolated. They feel they're just going through all these changes, that they're the only ones going through it. And when instead we come behind them and say, you know what, you might have an attitude right now, but we still love you. We're gonna give you some resources to communicate, and we're gonna give you the backing and support that you need to succeed. They become those leaders in our community that we need them to be, and we need to continue to kind of foster those generations so that they don't lose hope and they feel like they have agency in the things that are happening in their city. A lot of new faces. I would say young people, especially our age. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily like leading the charge. I would say that they're partnering well with our established kind of like, I guess, Stocktonians. Stockton is just really the place to be right now.